Time has forgotten the names and faces of the people who lived in these islands thousands of years ago. Yet a nation born out of the flames of revolution will never forget the spirit that stirred it. That spirit still moves around us and continues to paint the portrait of our nation with signs it leaves behind. There existed a way of life which was rich, diverse, and productive. The different tribes communicated and traded among themselves and with Chinese, Arab, and Indian merchants. Nothing gave these horizon seekers greater joy, or their liberties greater safety, than the freedom of the seas. A burial jar dated in 800 BC reminds us of ancestors who saw beyond death the promise of a new journey after life. Majestic rice terraces carved out in mountains bear witness to the skill and vision of our ancient tribes. Chinese traders from the 10th century wrote about their travels to a place called Mai, somewhere between what we now call Luzon and Mindoro.
In Mai, over 1,000 families stayed together along all parts of the city. In a large, important, starting totally Sharonburg, brought a true humor.
Sometimes the people from Mai also venture to China beyond their horizon, returning the flow of commerce and culture. From the south, Islam brought sweeping changes, rich in the diversity of influences of a small and dispersed community that teemed in our multitude of islands. Sultans and Babus dispensed justice and governed their tribes and territories well enough to invite the admiration of the Chinese in the far north. The Chinese emperor, seated at the center of the universe, received with every honor the Sultan of Sulu inside the Forbidden City. A people trained for war, but ever inclined to peace, welcomed every visitor as a friend, confident that he would adopt their peaceful ways. But one day, another kind of visitor came, in tall wooden shapes. Ferdinand Magellan, a Portuguese captain in the day of the Spanish king, stumbled upon a group of islands while sailing halfway around the world in search of gold, spices, and new lands to conquer. Lapu-Lapu was a chieftain of the island of Pancana. Told to submit, the native chief said no. Magellan vowed to show him his mistake. That would be Magellan's fatal error. Lapu-Lapu did not wait for the indigenous movement to touch his native shore. With the simplest of arms and weapons, he and the native warriors charged at his feet. As waves from the society and the tide sucked their roots into the ocean, Lapu-Lapu and his men closed in on his families, slashed them with his sword, snapped him with his axe. Magellan fell to his feet and thought he said, Lapu-Lapu did not fight war. His people united against the gold. For Lapu-Lapu, the occasion would mark the first victory and the first step towards the end of freedom. The Spanish flotilla staggered home, the shame of defeat merely compensated by the first circumnavigation of the globe. Its struggle was spices ignited in greed for the possession of these newfound islands that was not been extinguished for more than 3 centuries. Lapu-Lapu's victory taught us an important but forgotten lesson. If we only keep ourselves united, we will always win.